channel. If this is your first time here, you picked an awesome time. We have, I dare say, triumphant print to share. What we like to do each week is produce something thoughtful, thought-provoking, and maybe a little silly, using something from my grandfather's letterpress cabinet. We printed on one of our 3 super old presses. We take our time, because it takes forever, because it's all part of the journey. Finally, being able to print in the end is almost easy. But this week is totally different. We actually don't even use any type whatsoever. In fact, this week involves a table saw. It involves a carving, actually quite a bit of carving, and a whole lot of fun. So come on into the shop and see how this beauty turns out. My grandfather, who served in World War II, is an important part of the Sleepy Letterpress story. And I have had this idea in my head to print a flag. Now, of course, this flag here is not the flag from Iwo Jima, nor is it even from his funeral. Actually, that flag is with my uncle, which is great. This flag is actually sent to me by Jeff Bezos. But here's my idea. I'm going to cut up a linoleum block like this. If you saw the episode that Carlene did with me, she did the flowers in the back. She carved on an 1117 linoleum block that we made. My idea is to take that linoleum block, cut it in strips. So if you know the flag, you know that we need 7 red strips. So I'm going to cut 7 strips of linoleum out. My idea is to cut 6 wood strips. We'll figure something out to do with the blue field, I think it's called. Also, I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work, but I am excited that we are going to give it our best try. And of course, I am not too proud to show you every step along the way, even if it doesn't end up looking cool. Anyways, stay tuned. Let's go. Okay, so that was in the backyard. I didn't want to cause too much dust in here. But what we did was we cut up all of the stripes that we need for red. And then I don't know if you can see, the wood is lower than the block. The block will take the ink, and then what we will do is this. There we go. Pretty cool. Now what I got to do is figure out there 4 of these red stripes will have the blue will be up here somewhere. So I got to figure out the length down that I'm going to come, but I know the width is the accumulation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these stripes, and then somewhere down here. So that'll be my next thing. I'll just cut a square block there, which will be for the blue, which then we got to get some stars in. So, but this is already looking kind of cool, quite honestly. I don't know about you, but I am pumped by this. You kind of getting how this is going to work? I got to figure out how to get 50 stars carved in here. That is next. I'm not going to lie, I might be seeing stars for a while. But I think this turned out pretty cool. Now, what we're going to do, I've got the stripes pinched in with a little bit of furniture back here, along with our custom-made furniture. The stars fit right in there. Now, we're going to get out our 2 colors. We're going to get a bold blue, a really nice red. We're going to smooth them out and then print this flag. That's next. The blue and the red are smoothed out and ready for our lockup. I want to explain one thing. Because I know I can't brayer the roller of ink on the blue or the red and not contaminate the other, I'm going to pull the blue away from the stripes. And I added a little screw here, which I'll just kind of pull out like that, brayer it, and then push it back in there. We'll see if that works. I hope it does. Lastly, just to manage expectation, flag etiquette. So normally when you see a flag like this horizontally, the stars are up in the top left corner. Some people make the mistake, and because I'm going to display this print portrait like all of these, you could just do this, and that's actually not correct. Actually correct is that the blue is always in the top left corner. So when you see this come out, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, it's going to look like this. Just so you know, that's not a mistake. That is intentional. Now, stop talking and start printing. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Woo! God bless America. That was amazing. I probably should act like I knew it was all going to work out, but I didn't quite. But it did. And I am so grateful, so excited. The portrait version turned out awesome. You'll see it on the wall here somewhere. And for those of you who are like, but what if you want to have it horizontal? Well, I switched the lockup around and printed it that way, just for those that wanted to see it horizontal. I think I might also actually build a frame of this lockup with the ink on it and just turn it into some wall art because it looks so amazing. You know, as I was doing the blue, I was like, man, some of these stars look awesome, and then some of them are super messed up. I should fix the messed up ones. And then I was like, you know, actually, that's kind of symbolic. That's how it is. There's 50 of us and 50 of us states, and that's just how it is. Anyways, that was a blast. I really hope you enjoyed that. God bless America. We will see you next time.
Ink on my fingers and paper in the air. Old presses rolling like they just don't care. Stacks of newsprint and broken chairs. This old print shop's got stories to share. Hear that click-clack, make a rhythm and a rhyme. Typewriters singing one letter at a time. Rolling drums and beating hearts align. In this print shop we freeze moments in time.